Really happy with the outcome. Thought the ball movement was terrific. A lot of shots went through the rim. So this time of year to be able to get by healthy and on a little bit of an offensive roll with some shots going in is a good thing. We're in a good place, and so we're looking forward to what's ahead on Monday. Well, we're a tough matchup for them too. Um, I think, not I think we've in our my 3 years here, we've this will now be what our second 7 our 10th game against them in 3 seasons, and so there's a great deal of familiarity. I don't think there's a whole lot that they're going to do that haven't seen. Certainly not much we're going to do that they haven't seen. So it's going to be again a very difficult game against an outstanding team, and that's what this time of year is all about. It's March, and I just want our kids to play with a lot of courage, a lot of toughness. Just go get it, leave it all out there, and may the best team win. We thought even in the recruiting process that she fit a need. We needed a bigger wing, and she's at 6 foot, six and change, and her ability to shoot, she kind of filled the role in our minds of Abby Cap the last couple of years. Certainly, she's got a lot of physical growth to make, as most all first-year players do, but her ability to make shots is undeniable, and it was just a matter of getting her to a place where she could at least compete somewhat defensively. I thought early on her biggest struggle was just the speed of the game and the physicality. And so once that came along, we made the decision that we were comfortable enough with the defense that we were going to throw her in there because we felt like the trade-off for the offense she would provide would be more than worth it. Well, I think you go in with an open mind into the season, that is, and certainly have an idea of what's coming back. And I say it all the time, it's not always your 5 best players that start. I think starting is a goal for every player. It was for me. But as a coach, I look at it a little bit differently. I look at how can we get the most out of the roster that we have? How can we put rotations together where we always have enough balance of offense and defense? And so, for us, that's what we try to do. And normally we slant more towards the defensive end. But, Carly Kersel is really, really good. And I consider her a starter on our team. Even though she comes off the bench, she plays the most minutes. Well, when we sub at that particular position, most nights we get a little better offensively. And so when we bring that second group in, it's not like we're taking a step back at every single position because there's balance there. And, with Ty there as well, and Julie, and right down Remy. Remy had a good day today and has come a long way since the early season. So I think our depth has grown, and the rotation is good right now. Well, I would say we go into every game expecting it to be a tough game, honestly. I didn't expect what happened tonight to happen. I don't think you go in thinking, we're going to make 13 threes tonight. It just happened. It just happened. So our mindset is always the same. Our biggest opponent is us. We want to focus on being the best Bucknell that we can be. And then regardless of who the opponent is, we can't really, have any disappointments if things don't go our way. Just be as close to our best every night. And then the opponent comes in second in terms of what you're really worried about. Certainly you make adjustments every night, and different teams bring different challenges. But the biggest challenge every night is getting Bucknell to play as close to their best as they can. That's really my job. Not scheming and all this other. Can we get Bucknell to play as close to their best? So that's what I try to do. And here we are after all we lost to graduation, which 4 tremendous players, so much inexperience. And we finished the regular season with the most wins of any team in the Patriot League. I mean, got to be really proud of this group. And so hopefully that bodes well for next week, because I'd love to keep the group together for 3, 4, 5 more games.
I think today just getting up on them quickly, playing our defense, it allowed us to then relax, play loose. We had Julie and Remy come off the bench, knock down big threes for us. I think that was big for them, seeing those go in the net. And then you have Bella, who couldn't miss today. So it was just a fun game to celebrate and get to play together. Yeah, tough opponent, but I think we have some revenge to get. Last year, I know they ended our season here in the tournament, so I think this year we're coming in with more of a chip on our shoulder. We're excited to get playing in tournament time, come in confident and play like we did tonight. I see it as, like they say, the best 4 years of your life. Basketball's opened so many doors for me. It's taken me so many places I've never been. I've never came up north until I came to Bucknell. And then just going to Puerto Rico, I've won a championship. It's just been a great experience overall. I want to say the Buffalo game. I think going in we were seen as huge underdogs, and I think that game kind of band us together a lot too, just knowing that we can play with high-level teams and we can play at a high-level pace. I think that game was big for us, getting that win, just giving us confidence going into conference.